Right, I'm up here on the flybridge, and if you just want to step up and take a look, what we have here is a Kyocera Solar 40-watt photovoltaic panel. It is in the sunshine, obviously, making DC electricity running through this Morningstar Sunsaver 20, very high quality charge controller. Now, typically this is designed to be hooked up to a battery, and it is going to make sure that we don't overcharge. But what we've done, and what is possible, is we have hooked the photovoltaic panel directly up to the load, and we're about to drop down inside the cabin and take a look at a few of the items that we can actually run straight off this panel. Normally for the off-grid market, the photovoltaic cells that are used are rubbish. They're just the offcuts, they're the lowest quality cells, and they get thrown into these small panels because they think that no one in the off-grid market will notice. Kyocera Solar is distinctly different. Every single photovoltaic cell that they manufacture comes off one production line. Every panel, from their smallest, like this one, right up to their biggest, the 210 watt grid connected, uses the same cells. That's critical. It means that all our off-grid customers with these Kyocera panels get the highest quality performance in the market.
And are these marine grade panels?
Absolutely marine grade, and these are the preferred panels in most of the world in terms of the boating and yachting community.
1, 2, 3.
Right, we're inside now, and here's our standard battery. Time to disconnect this. We won't be needing it because the sun's out and we're going to run 100% solar. Okay, and now that we have the battery disconnected, time to hook up our solar.
There's our...
Sounds like we've got an alarm.
That's the bilge alarm running solely from the sun. Unbelievable.
Right, we've got our little 40-watt photovoltaic panel up on the roof. Got the cable running in through the window here. Battery's disconnected. Time to have a bit of a play with our electrics. Here's one of our cabin lights, so let's see how this one goes. Beautiful. Even safety items like this depth sounder can be run all day without flattening batteries.
Even this bilge pump, we should be able to run off the power of the sun. Now, if that was hooked up automatically, you could leave your boat forever and a day and never worry about inundation from storms and so forth. It'll just pump out.
Right, so still in the cabin here, got the 40-watter up on the roof, no battery involved, running in 100% on sunshine. Going to flip the switch on the bilge pump to see what happens.
It appears to be working.
Rightio, I'm out the back of the boat now. Panel still hooked up to the bilge pump, still running, although I think we've actually pretty much emptied the bilge now. It's just coming out in dribs and drabs. Certainly haven't flattened any batteries though. 100% solar. Okay, next one we're going to give a crack. The old TV.
Now that's a high draw item, isn't it, Dane? So if you ran that all day, you'd have a flat battery in no time.
No one wants a flat battery.
Particularly when the wife was watching Carrie Ann. Rightio.
It's a bit crude, folks, but let's give the old solar panel a crack on the fan, eh? Beautiful!
As Jackie Gleason used to say, how sweet it is. And I can tell you, it's hot in here, and I'm happy to run that for the next 6 hours for free. Consider this. Batteries are heavy, solar panels are light. Batteries last 3 or 4 years, $400 or $500 for a decent one. Solar panels, not much more money. As you can see, we've disconnected all the terminals on these batteries to run this house pump, to run the shower, the toilet, kitchen sink and so forth. In doing so, I think we've got onto something special here, because we've only got a 40-watt panel, remember. This 50 psi Shoreflow pump is indeed 80 watts. Let's see if Dane can get this little panel to run this pump.
Decided to give it a good old stress test this time. But sure enough.
Okay, so there's other ways to make power on the boat, but they're a little bit noisy. So I don't know, work it out for yourself. You want to listen to that all day?
All that. It's the dead of today. We're out on the water. And how's the Serenity?
Yeah, I guess you make your point, Dave. I suppose solar panels powered by that